Everyone likes upgrades. Whether it's in an airplane or hotel room, the feeling of getting a better experience is wonderful. Going from the 2023 to the 2024 Tesla Model 3 Highland delivers such an upgrade inside the electric car's cabin. The seats are more comfortable. The overall experience is significantly quieter, and rear passengers can watch YouTube or Netflix. The outgoing Model 3 made Tesla a serious and significant player in the automotive space, but its build quality issues and loud cabin led some buyers to choose other available options. The Model 3 Highland, however, addresses those issues, and it now gives Tesla customers more content while making their user experience more comfortable. Perhaps the most noticeable change to the 2024 Tesla Model 3's interior is the absence of steering wheel stalks. Tesla designers removed the two stalks behind the wheel that were used to control the turn signals and transmission in previous models and moved those controls to the steering wheel itself and to the center-located screen. The new Tesla 3 steering wheel adds buttons with haptic feedback instead of only having two scroll wheels as its physical control inputs. The new turn signal buttons are located on the left side of the steering wheel, and you must press to activate them. They cancel automatically when you've finished making a turn, just as traditional signals do. That side of the wheel also has a headlight button, making it easier to activate the shiners. Designers added buttons to the right side of the steering wheel for the camera, wipers, voice commands, autopilot, and full self-driving. Like the Tesla Model S, the Model 3 now has predictive shifting, meaning the car attempts to infer whether it needs to move forward or in reverse. Once the driver sits down, buckles up, and closes the door, the gear selector appears on the left side of the screen. Should you want the car to move in a different direction, you can override it by sliding your finger on the screen to select the appropriate gear, slide up for drive, or down for reverse. Should the screen fail, there's a redundant shift selector located near the hazard lights switch above the rearview mirror. According to Tesla, ventilated seating was one of the things customers told the company they desired. So the Model 3 Highland gets standard ventilated seats that cool down the faux leather reasonably quickly when the cabin is hot. This is a welcome addition to the car, especially since the Model 3 comes standard with a glass roof that can heat up the interior more than cars with an opaque roof. Heated seats continue to be standard for all occupants. Another important change is the addition of premium fabric instead of wood on the dashboard. For some, wood trim has always signaled luxury, but over the years we've seen premium fabric and Alcantara added to the list of materials that most people consider upscale. The Model 3 Highland's premium fabric gives it a modern look and feel. Overall, the materials used throughout the cabin are better than before, and the seats are now cushier, more comfortable and more supportive. Tesla also made the armrests and all other touch panels softer. Tesla says the 2024 Model 3 Highland is 20% quieter than the outgoing model, and we welcome this news. The current Model 3 suffers from lots of wind and road noise, and you notice the latest improvements immediately. Tesla confirmed the Model 3 Highland uses acoustic glass on all windows instead of just those forward of the B-pillar, which makes the entire car much quieter. Everyone who drives both cars back-to-back will notice the more peaceful cabin when they reach freeway speeds. Rear passengers are usually the last to be accounted for in a sedan, but not in the 2024 Tesla Model 3. Besides getting ambient lighting, people riding in back will be more comfortable thanks to a new rear seat with a better recline angle and improved cushioning. Compared to the outgoing Model 3, the new version feels like going from an iPhone 11 to a 15. Everything is better, from the seats to the seating posture to the amount of technology found throughout. An 8-inch touchscreen located at the back of the center console allows rear passengers to watch Netflix, Disney+, YouTube, Twitch, and Hulu, and an upcoming software update will allow them to play video games, too. Passengers have access to 2 USB-C ports, and they can also control the radio, AC vents, and temperature from the rear screen. Though we appreciate the new display and added tech, we must say the screen placement isn't great for watching long-form video. It sits well below the eye line, so you must look down, which can get tiring for your neck.
Cool ambient lighting.
The new 2024 Tesla Model 3 adds a new ambient lighting scheme, with a wraparound style that now covers the back seat. Besides being able to choose from plenty of colors, Tesla says the ambient lighting could be an avenue for future Easter eggs. As of now, the lights stay on a single tone the entire time, but in the future you may see them dance to the songs you play. Regardless, hip ambient lighting solutions have been quite popular over the last few years among many automakers, and it provides a more premium experience at night. The Model 3 is no exception. The lights span the dash and illuminate all doors, which looks cool and contemporary. It's one of those small things that will likely wow your passengers. Better sound system. The 2024 Tesla Model 3 goes from having 14 speakers to 17, and it adds a second subwoofer and amplifier. Speakers are located throughout the cabin, with most of them in the front, but you can't see them as they are hidden under the roof rails and dashboard. The sound is more crisp, and it's a massive overall improvement compared to the outgoing Model 3. The Model 3 Highland also adds one more microphone, for a total of 2, so the front passenger can be heard more clearly on a phone call.